No other girl from the new era had a stronger hold on my heart than Shan, so I was really disappointed. Jia Hao, as they say in China, even though I'm still reporting to you from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. So today we're gonna talk about Chrissy Hofbeck from Survivor 50. There's some big controversy that kind of happened with her recently, fairly recently. I know she got voted off about a month ago, but I just caught up with last several episodes about a week ago. Yeah, so I really love Survivor, but I really don't like paying for Paramount Plus at full price. So I usually only have like a subscription with them if it's like through some kind of like Black Friday discount or a discount through my credit card. So, I watched like the first 5 episodes, I think, of season 50, and then the discount I was getting through one of my credit cards ran out, so I canceled my subscription for a while, and then I figured like about a month later, I'd use this offer they have on Amazon to get Paramount Plus through them free for 7 days. So I did that, like about 2 weeks ago. It was like right after episode 10 came out, and then I canceled it like right for episode 11 or right after episode 11 came out. So then I caught up and watched all the other episodes, and it's very disappointing to see her get voted out. What was it? I think episode 8. And so she's on the jury now, and I must say she looked absolutely gorgeous in her first jury appearance. But this video is about like what happened before she got voted out when she orchestrated Camilla getting out by creating like a voting block with Jonathan and Stephanie, and her like argument with Jonathan was saying that her and him and Stephanie were cut from the same cloth. And so I guess freaking Jonathan Penner, of all people, he like came out against her on social media, calling her a racist. So a lot of other people kind of like followed his lead. And then later he like backpedaled and said he was just joking, but by then the damage had kind of been done, and there were, I guess, all these people harassing her on Twitter, calling her a racist, which is just, I think, really ridiculous. And I don't think any like former players of Survivor who are like of color called Chrissy a racist. Nobody from season 50, I don't think, called her a racist for saying that. Just it was just Jonathan Penner, and I've never been a big fan of his. I really don't know why he played 3 times. Like I think, there are a lot of players like Tyson and Coach who played several times who I didn't even think should have played one time. Jonathan Penner, I think he was okay enough to play one time, but 2 or 3 times, no. Ugh. And I am very sorry about all the stuff that's going on with his wife, but man, the guy's just being a jerk here, and a lot of other people being a jerk. 'Cause can you imagine just harassing her just for saying that? I really don't think there was anything racist behind that. And we saw other people on Reddit saying, "Yeah, I don't even like Chrissy. I like Camila, but that was obviously not, you know, coming from a place of racism or prejudice." Back in season 41, when those 4 African American players created that Black Alliance, I think there was a little bit of a backlash on that. I think their names were Danny, Sean, Shan. I can't remember the other girl's name. There was one brave member of the African American community. I think he's on YouTube, and I think his channel is called Survivor Spencer. And he actually called out Shan on a lot of racist remarks she said. I suspect that's probably why she wasn't on season 50. I mean, she was really popular on season 41. I don't know if she turned down an invitation, but I think it probably makes a lot more sense that she just wasn't asked to come back given all the racist remarks she made. And I say this as someone who's just absolutely head over heels in love with Shan. Of course, I've been in love with other Survivor girls. I was also in love with Cassidy, but no other girl from the new era had a stronger hold on my heart than Shan. So I was really disappointed about a lot of the things she said. And then, of course, that other girl whose name I can't remember, who's in that alliance. Um, I heard, I think it was Survivor Spencer who also said that she came out on social media when all of this controversy from that season was happening and said that it was impossible for black people to be racist, which is, I think, really ridiculous. But still, I'm pretty sure there was like no kind of big harassing on any of them that drove them off of Twitter. And yeah, I found this out because I was actually going to Twitter to try to leave a message for Chrissy because shame on her for not doing an exit interview with Sarah Atwood of Nerdtainment. You know, Sarah loves you. I mean, it's very disappointed she didn't do an interview with her. If you're a Survivor fan and you haven't checked out Sarah Atwood's podcast, it's called Nerdtainment. It is absolutely fantastic. She has a co-host named David, and they are both so charming. I must say, I also have like a pretty big crush on Sarah. But yeah, they're I guess they recap a bunch of different reality shows, but I only watch the ones they do on Survivor. But they are just so charming and entertaining, and a lot of times their recaps will actually be more entertaining. Actually, not a lot of times, but sometimes, even every once in a while, their recaps will actually be more entertaining than the actual episode. And Sarah herself, she just has this amazing, charming energy. She's so fun to watch. And I'm really surprised that a lot of their Survivor recaps, I don't know about the other ones they do, but their Survivor recaps generally are typically get like less than 2,000 views, which really surprises me because it is so good. So if you're a Survivor fan, definitely go check out their podcast. But that's gonna about do it, I think, for this video. Let me know what you think. Do you believe Chrissy Hoffbeck is like a neo-Nazi white supremacist, or did what she say get totally blown out of proportion by and a guy who's probably, I suspect, very jealous that he didn't get to be on Survivor 50, um, and a bunch of other people who have too much hate and too much time on their hands, was what she said, just totally blown out of proportion by them. Okay, thank you very much for watching the video. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. Thank you very much to my new subscriber. I think his name is Christo, or their name is Christo Gaines, something like that. Thank you so much, Christo, for subscribing. Thank you to all my subscribers, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much. As they say in China, is IGN.